Yeah, we are now live and wanted to jump on today to really talk about what we're seeing from a recruiter's perspective in the market and talk a little bit about certain jobs that are really hot right now and new things that have surfaced, what we're seeing. Right now, we're talking with a lot of people who are looking to make a change before the holidays, maybe relocate closer to family, want to have a better professional or financial opportunity for themselves going into this new year, 2023. Also talking with a lot of new graduates that are maybe in limbo, looking to match for a fellowship and starting that process and making any various changes. So really wanted to give you kind of a market update. We have the latest MGMA compensation statistics, which is based off January to December of 2021 for 2022 that was recently released. Really what we wanted to focus on for this live is to have you really focus on outpatient, primary care, and internal medicine. So really what we're seeing in the market for the MGMA data for outpatient only positions, internal medicine, primary care, 75th percentile, we're seeing $358,000 a year. That's all in, so that could be a combination of base salary, maybe plus productivity. For the median, the national average, to kind of give you a benchmark of where you stand, is $285,000 a year. And in the 25th percentile is $232,000 a year. So really what we're seeing when you start kind of gauging where you are or maybe what you're looking to accomplish financially, on average, and this is both third-party articles and our own over 25 years of experience as well, is over 75 to 80% of physicians want to be closer to the coast. That's the general census. So you tend to see a lot more physicians looking in those areas and tend to be more overdoctored. There's an oversupply, maybe not as many positions available. So you tend to see on the lower end in terms of income, just because there's not as much of a patient demand from patient to doctor need. Really where if you're looking to really grow yourself financially, save up for retirement, for kids, college, whatever your goals may be, looking more at the center of the country or maybe an area that has a higher need to see patients. We represent opportunities in all different areas. So if you're looking to accomplish anything financially or maybe looking to get closer to family, we want to help you through that process. We're happy to give you some insights on our experience for searches that we may have and openings and how that compares to either what you're currently doing or where you're currently actively interviewing. We even actually have a contract review team to help give you some insights on it being a fair, balanced contract. Any questions on language? Again, we have a lot of experience to be able to do that. I know for permanent positions, wanted to feature a couple that are really, really hot on the market, brand new positions. We represent, again, anything, all spectrums of internal medicine as well as all specialties. But today, specific to internal medicine, we have some outpatient positions. We also have some really strong leadership roles. Two of which that I wanted to highlight, we have a CMO position open. We also have an executive medical director position. It's a 90% administrative role. That executive medical director position is open up in the Northeast. And then our CMO position, I believe, is closer on the West Coast. But again, we have positions all over, whether it be private practice, you want to really drive your own practice, have the freedom to practice how you like. We have those positions along the Gulf Coast, close to Texas. We also have some positions available more in an academic setting. If you're looking to teach and mentor residents and or fellows and try and be able to give yourself that professional growth, we'd love to see how we can help you. And we also help not only with the position details, but help educate you on the area, the community. If you're moving with your family, kids in school, we want to take into account the entire picture. So again, that's what we're here to help. If you want to go to our website, see what jobs we have available, or just reach out to us directly. We'll help get you the statistics you need, give you an overview of the positions, and really helps find the best fit and give you a ton of options so you can make the best next move in your career. So we also wanted to have another guest jump in. Let Brian introduce himself.
Hey everyone, my name is Brian Davis. I'm one of our directors of the Locum Tenens Division. So Courtney's obviously been giving a lot of great information here. I just wanted to talk a little bit about our Locums opportunities and what we're seeing in the market right now. We have opportunities nationwide. We have a lot right now, specifically in the Pacific Northwest, Oregon, Washington, places that are really, really desirable, and they have a lot of needs. So what we're seeing for primary care is it's not just going to be your traditional FP type of job. We have ones that are specific to internal medicine, adults only, geriatrics, things like that. So we have a broad scope of things right now we're working on. As far as the benefit of locums with some of our primary care opportunities, a lot of people only want to work part-time. That's one thing that a lot of our clients are really, really open to right now as well. They're happy to take 3 days a week, no nights, no weekends, things like that. They can really work with your schedule. One or two jobs I wanted to highlight in particular. One is in Northern California. It's academic affiliated. It's a great schedule. They'll do a 4 or 5 day work week. Major airport, only about 15, 20 minutes away from the clinic. They've been a long time client of ours, and they're really a great place to work with.
Definitely. And I think, too, what really helps set Pacific companies apart is we can combine the two experiences. If you're looking, maybe you want to try out a position or an area beforehand, that's where Brian and his team come in handy to really almost kind of try before you buy, get a better feel for the area before you uproot and move your family. If you need some further consultation on what that may look like, again, that's why we're here to help. And we want to be a strong resource for you as you're looking to make these different changes. And that's really what I take away from this position. Why I love doing what I do is just making an impact, whether that improves your quality of life with your family, helps you reach your financial goals. I mean, that's so rewarding. We get to, meet with a lot of you after you get settled in these new positions. So want to hop on, be a resource, see what you also want to hear from us. We're happy to provide additional details. We have awesome resources already in place. We have an amazing podcast that has some really good things that share, whether it be perspective from other providers in the market, information on contracts, and just really cool details too on crazy cases is probably my favorite for our podcast, and just different things that maybe you don't get to talk about with other colleagues or might hear, and just get different perspective on how you can grow professionally and clinically. Again, we want to tie and help bring together everyone and make the best solutions for you. So that's why we're here. Please, comment if there's any other questions that we can help answer. That's what we want to be able to provide you, where we're going to start doing these. For me, what we're really seeing in terms of, what maybe a hospital or a future employer is looking for. I'll speak to it from a permanent perspective. Maybe Brian can touch on locums, but we're really looking for someone, and most clients want to hear, what you're looking for and how that ties into their organization. So as you start looking at new positions, start to ask questions on what their ideal candidate is, why they're looking to hire themselves, to see what goals they have, and if that actually aligns with yours. Because that's what a lot of the questions are going to be. They're going to want to know yourself, why you're looking to make a change, and how does that fit in with their organization? What's your maybe philosophy on patient care, depending specific more to primary care. Also seeing, how you collaborate with other specialists and being able to give that additional care and advice. And they're going to be asking too on, maybe why you're drawn to the area or that type of system, whether it be private practice, wanting to see if you have that business mindset, or academics. We really love teaching and mentoring, the next generation of medicine. Right.
And kind of building on that point as well, an on-site visit is so important, obviously, if you're going to be making a commitment to the group or the healthcare organization. Courtney mentioned earlier as well that, locums to perm is a great way to kind of try out an opportunity as well. We have many, many clients that they'll bring you on for 90 days. Make sure it's a good mutual fit, and keyword mutual there. You have to like it just as much as you're a good fit for their practice. You try it out in that way. And it's really not uncommon for people then to say, you know what, I like it, I think we like each other, let's move forward with a permanent opportunity. So we see that probably close to almost 20-25% of the time in our local tenants opportunities with our direct clients. One other thing I'd recommend as well, even if you're a locums provider, there's always an opportunity sometimes for an on-site visit. It may not seem always like an opportunity because you may be in a different state, but the clients that we have, they would love to meet you in person. So if it's the type of thing where you're looking at a 6-month, 12-month assignment, not everything has to be done just via Zoom or on the phone. It's oftentimes we think that only permanent candidates will go and get an on-site visit. You're going to be making a commitment potentially for 6 months or a year. A lot of clients are open to that as well. If you want to come see their facility too, just as a local provider.
Yeah, and I think one of the coolest things about our jobs is I wouldn't judge a book by its cover. You see something online with us, some of the positions we have, reach out to us, ask questions, see what's possible, what's not possible. There may be something that you weren't necessarily originally thinking you had availability for, or you might not have been considering. Just asking a few extra questions, it might surprise you. It might open your eyes to maybe having some new travel experiences and seeing an area you would have never thought to go on for vacation and fall in love with it. Or even a permanent position. You maybe thought I was focusing on a certain area due to schools or certain criteria, and you could find the same thing in another area that you maybe weren't previously considering. So that's what we're here for. From a permanent perspective, we go meet all of our clients in person, and we get to go meet with a lot of the physicians. So we can give you an even more in-depth perspective on what their demeanor's like, what their goals are, what their actual quality of life is like. We want to help give you those resources so you can make informed decisions. Again, whether you're looking at locums or permanent positions. And for any, future or current clients that we have on here, we can help bridge the gap for needs. So if you need physicians, APPs, dentists, we do it all from permanent and locums. So we're happy to help if you have certain needs that need to be filled. That's what we're here for, whether you reach out to any one of our business development team or a recruiter can get you in touch with them. We'd love to see how we can help fill the needs. Really helping serve the community and patients in the community is another rewarding reason why we love doing what we do. So see how we can help. Happy to see how we can help fill needs. We're working all over the country, most often have multiple positions open. So hopefully we can even get things rolling very quickly as well. So we just wanted to really jump in and see how we can help with that.
And one more thing on the local side about that, I think one of the things that I know at least I love is that when a provider's assignment ends, we've got more opportunities for them. I have some providers and doctors that have been working with us for 2-3 years over 3 or 4 different contracts. They say, I had a great time, let's say in Southern California for 3 months, great. Now I want to go to Montana, Arizona, Iowa, and we have an opportunity for them. And after a couple months, we can place them in their new role. And so it can just be kind of a continuous situation. We enjoy working together. That's one of the most satisfying things about this job.
Yeah. And I think too, we have holidays right around the corner. So I don't know how that fluxes with locums, if we can speak to that.
We do. As many people know, a lot of people want time off around the holidays, and that's a great opportunity to step in and provide a week of coverage or even a weekend of coverage as a local tenants provider. Oftentimes, when you come in and help out in those situations, they're going to give more dates down the line, be it the other holidays for the next year, and you're going to create a good relationship with them. Even if you're not a full-time or even truly a part-time, you can offer holidays or weekends, and it's a good fit. They're going to continue, wanting to provide that coverage.
Yeah, so I don't know if we have any questions on here or how to check that, but I think we're good. Yeah, so we just want to tune in. Again, please comment, reach out, check our website, pacificcompanies.com. We'd love to see how we can help, what information. But we also wanted to, thank Kurt for attempting to jump on and Brian jumping in, and hopefully we'll have him feature on a future episode here. But reach out to us. We're happy to help in any way we can. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.